what has bothered me very much, very, very much. We give billions of dollars to Afghanistan. Nobody knows that. Nobody knew that. Do you know we give billions of dollars to Afghanistan? And yet we left behind all of that equipment, which wouldn't have happened. We were getting out under me. I'm the one that got it down to 5,000 people. We were going to get out, but we were going to keep Bagram, not because of Afghanistan, but because of China, because it's exactly 1 hour away from where China makes its nuclear missiles. So they were going to keep Bagram. We were going to keep a small force on Bagram. We were going to have Bagram Air Base, one of the biggest air bases in the world, one of the biggest runways, one of the most powerful runways in the sense that it was very heavy concrete and steel. You could carry about anything. You could land anything on those runways. We gave it up. And you know who's occupying it right now? China. China. Biden gave it up. So we're going to keep that, and we're going to have a withdrawal, and we're going to take our equipment. We're going to do it properly. We're going to do it we're going to keep the equipment. Well, they ran out. It was what happened there was, in fact, in all fairness to Putin, when he saw that, he said, well, this is our time to go and go into Ukraine, I guess, because the timing seemed to be about right. But we send them billions of dollars in aid, which nobody knows. If the American public knew that, they know it now. And if we're doing that, I think they should give our equipment back. And I told Pete to study that. But we left billions, tens of billions of dollars worth of equipment behind. Brand new trucks. You see them display it every year on their little roadway someplace where they have a road and they drive waving the flag and talking about America. Beautiful equipment that's all.
The official spokesperson of the Taliban movement, Zabihullah Mujahid, refuted the claim made by U.S. President Donald Trump that the Bagram military base is under the control of China. He claims that Bagram is in the hands of the Chinese, while in reality, it is under the control of the forces of the Islamic Emirate. There are no Chinese armed personnel here, and we have not made such agreements with any country. Why is he spreading disinformation at such a high level? The leader of such a large country as the U.S. should have full and accurate information, said Mujahid. In some countries, the mentality of the war era still prevails. For example, in the U.S., the perception of Afghanistan remains the same as during the military period. If they do not reassess their policy and remove the barriers they themselves have created, it will be difficult to establish cooperation with us, the spokesperson of the movement stated. In 2021, American military forces and their allies completely withdrew from the Bagram Air Base, located 60 kilometers northwest of Kabul. For 20 years, it was the main base of the U.S. Air Force in Afghanistan.